That's your first thought, bro. That's your first
thought.
thought.
If I'm gonna get arrested with anybody, it's these three blokes.
What the f am I getting myself into?
Let's go!
Let's go!
Let's go!
What's up, first listener people? Today we're back. It is just Tuck and I today. Tom and Bailey couldn't make, but that's all right. We're rocking anyway. Even if it is just the two of us, we got a good one. It is hot in the sports world right now. We got NBA and NHL playoffs. We're gonna cover over both of them. The NFL draft is tomorrow, so hopefully this comes out right after it. We're gonna miss a little bit of that, but we're gonna give some predictions, so it might sound stupid. It might be fun though. I'm gonna touch up on F1 a little bit and then wrap it up with pro tips. So you're all familiar with pro tips by now. But first off, Tucker, what's going on, man? I don't know if I talked to you on the phone recently, but what's popping, man?
Life, baby. Life. Normal struggle. The normal struggle of the daily life of working a 9 to 5 and trying to live a life you want to live. So it's you know how it goes working for the company that we work for. It's an interesting balance that you play. And dude, you know what? That video that came out recently, and I don't even know if that guy really does work the 9 to 5 that he says. Did you see it? The guy that he put out this video that went super viral not too long ago about how he just filmed himself doing his regular like 9 to 5 day job and like his regular routine, that he comes home and just like and there was like somber music in the background the whole time, and it was really just like insanely depressing. I mean, I watched that, but I don't think that, obviously you and I have talked about some stuff that we want to do for the future recently, and I don't know, I think we'll keep that under wraps a little bit for now. We'll talk about stuff more as life goes on and whatnot, but I don't think that's really what triggered me to have some of the thoughts that we had the other day come up, but it was just so unbelievably depressing, and it kind of sucks because like that's a lot of what the working world is when it comes to the 9 to 5. And honestly, if I'm keeping it real, I was having one of those days today. Felt like I was a rat in the race, baby. I was a rat in the race today. I was sending emails off to people that weren't answering them, and I was like, but that's real shit, you know? That's real shit.
That is real shit, man. That is real shit. That is definitely going on within the job world that we're in. But that's why we do this. We're trying to do something else. And I think that's why anybody even listens to podcasts, because they want to feel like they're hanging out with buddies. So that's just what we're doing. Skipping into the NBA playoffs. I mean, it's been pretty exciting. For the most part, it's been chalk. I mean, like the T-Wolves are the number 1 seed on their side. Or no, sorry. The Thunder, number 1 in the West. They're up 2. Celtics in the East, they're up 2. Denver, up 2 is on the Lakers.
Celtics are up 1-0 right now.
Oh, 1-0. Yeah, I'm counting tonight. Tonight hasn't came out yet.
Right.
But for the most part, the Thunder play tonight as well. I'm predicting that. I should probably throw a bet on that.
Yeah. You're speaking it into existence right now.
Okay, so at least I had it. The Nuggets are up 2. Back to where we were. Nuggets are up 2. I think the Knicks are up 2.
Mm-hmm.
I think the T-Wolves are. The Timberwolves up 2 in the Suns.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. And then I don't know who the Cavs are.
Pacers Bucks are split.
Yeah, split.
And Cavs are up 2-0. So I don't know. Let's run it through like one. Let's run it through one at a time. Let's throw a dart at the board here, and let's say Suns T-Wolves. Did you catch some of those games?
Okay, there we go. I caught a little bit of it. Anthony Edwards talking so much shit, being badass. He's playing good defense, but really it was the name is skipping me right now. It's kind of a no name. The guy who's going off, guy who's playing really well.
Jaden McDaniels.
Yeah, he's playing super fucking well. Yeah. So
or McDaniel, or I don't know. It's funny that he has the same name as the dude that's about to get drafted in the NFL. We'll talk about that in a little bit, but it's weird. Basically the same name, whatever.
He's been a stud, and then I just don't even see it. I mean, the small amount that I watched last night, I just don't even see it in the Suns. They look terrible.
No.
Yeah.
They don't have any fight, but like
Yeah.
the
Sadly.
T-Wolves look like young and like juiced up, and
Yeah,
like there's a
yeah.
lot of energy behind them. It's like I mean, just Anthony Edwards, just he brings that team to life. He reminds me of like when we were growing up, you watch like the vintage like best players in the NBA, Kobe, LeBron,
Yeah.
Tracy McGrady. Like he's one of when they were in their like explosive period of just being able to dunk all over. He's in that. He's in his
Yeah.
time right
is.
now, and he's fully embracing it, and he's talking his shit, and it's like, let's fucking go.
And
Like,
everyone fucking likes him
yeah,
too.
yeah,
Everyone
yeah,
likes him. He's
yeah,
just like the
yeah,
happiest dude. He's like, yeah, I can
yeah.
play sports. He's like, I could play any sport pro, but I could play basketball, and that's pretty sweet.
It's not very controversial right now or anything. Like he hasn't gotten into any risky business or anything. But god damn, that kid is a beast, and he's gonna be a beast for a long time. For a long, long time.
I got to see him. I got to see him play. The Suns were playing Georgia. Sorry, the Suns. The Sun Devils.
Sun Devils. Yeah.
ASU was playing Georgia, and Carmelo Anthony actually sat in front of me because the Blazers were visiting at the time when he was on the Blazers.
Yeah.
And I sat there and I was drunk and I was like, I didn't know who the fuck Anthony Edwards was, but
Yeah.
I was like kind of cheering for Georgia when I went, and he was like head and shoulders. I was like, he's the best player on the court. Like you could tell,
yeah.
you could tell in the first like off the tip off, he got the ball in his hands. And I was like, this kid's different. Like he just bounced different. He floats.
Yeah.
But
he levitates when he jumps. But
he does, dude, absolute
Yeah.
super fun to watch. Going to the Pacers Bucks series. How about that? Have you watched much of that?
hold on, let's stick in the Western Conference real quick.
Okay.
So stick in the Western Conference, Mavs Clips, which
Clippers,
I think is probably going to be the most contentious playoff in the first round, or like playoff series in the first round, which is sick. I think that's a great series. There's good matchups all over the court, and Kawhi came back and played last night. So I mean, he wasn't that great, but dude, can he stay healthy? I don't know. Like, when was the last time the guy has stayed healthy? Like, it's
He is a
unbelievable.
difference maker. Yeah, he is a difference maker when he plays.
Yeah.
But I don't even know who will win the series, but I think both teams could potentially make a run to the finals. So this series is really exciting. I mean, watching Luka play is another one of the players is super fun. Not explosive or anything by any means, but just finesse.
Oh,
and then
he was insane, dude. God, he's so crafty.
Yeah.
So crafty. And like his stat line, I saw something on Twitter, like his stat line throughout like his first few playoff series compared to like LeBron's stat line in the first few playoff series, and he was averaging more points, more assists, more boards than LeBron, like across the board. And it was like, oh shit. Like, dude, again, Anthony Edwards, like NBA is in good hands for a long time, and I don't think he came off the court last night. Maybe for like a couple minutes or something like that. But yeah, he balled out. I mean, he didn't necessarily shoot that great, but he just finds a way, whether it's free throw line or whatever.
I bet on him to get 30 plus, and he did. It's so easy, bro. He's just such a bucket. He's fun to watch.
Yeah. But one more thing in this game is James Harden. It's like, oh, you got a couple more. Okay, cool. But like James Harden, like I was listening to something not too long ago, and it's like every playoff series, this freaking dude, like unbelievable in games 1, 2, and then just like he runs thin, or he starts to like the fat kicks in, he starts to get sore. And homeboy cannot hack it the rest of the series, and he just falls apart. So it should be interesting. Like he played all right. He played decent up for his standards last game, but we'll see if he can carry that trend out. 2 for 10 from 3, that's tough, but
he's definitely not a playoff god, that's for sure. And then Russell Westbrook coming off the bench, he's actually a good source of energy for him. Paul George is still on the team. I mean, jeez, that team is solid. Solid. But I mean, I don't know if they're gonna be able to just get over the fact that Luka just is different in the playoffs. When it comes down to it, he's a difference maker. So I'm sad to see that Kristaps didn't work out there, but I'm glad that we got him. So
I don't care about that. I want to go on the fees, baby. But
he loves it here too. He absolutely loves being in Boston.
For some reason, I I think Dallas in 7. I don't
Yeah.
know why.
I
think Dallas in 7.
do see Dallas winning that series. I do.
Yeah, Dallas in 7. All right, what else we got in the Western Conference? Lakers Nuggets.
Lakers Nuggets. I mean, this is a pretty solid series, but I just
Yeah.
think that I think the Lakers will get one. But it'll be 4-1. I just think that the Nuggets are just like they have their number. They haven't even played all that well when I've watched, but they just like don't let runs happen, and they just it's just like so easy for them to just slow the game down. And be like, okay, wait, let us take this back. So it just they're like it's like big brother, little brother. It's just what it seems like.
I'm a hater. I'm such a Lakers, LeBron. I'm a hater. I'm a hater to the maximum, the absolute maximum. So to all you LeBron lovers, I know there's so many of you watching this right now. Not a LeBron guy, so you're gonna hate me. So learn to live with that. Learn to love it, baby, because you're here. You're here to stay. Yes, I don't know. This has been a good series the past. I mean, like good to talk about because people like the matchup or whatever for the past couple of years. But
I mean, they've been good games.
Yeah, they've been good games. Yeah. But I think the Nuggets are going to sweep them again. I think the Nuggets are going to do it in 4. Yeah. So, Jokic is unbelievable. Like it's like, someone said the other day, like pick your poison. Like, are you going to guard him? Okay, cool. He'll have 15 assists. Are you gonna not guard him? Okay, cool. He'll have 30 points. Like, like what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? It's unbelievable. Like, and he's just goofy. Like he's a goofy dude, but he's smooth, handles the ball well, can shoot. When he's guarded, he always makes the right play.
He's fun to watch too. I mean, he's probably my favorite player right now. I mean, obviously, he's probably a lot of people's favorite player right now, but he's awesome. Let's see what else.
Wrapping up the Western Conference is Pelicans Thunder.
I
like this. I like this series.
I would like this series, but the Thunder, I think, might sweep them.
Okay, so I tend to agree with you.
Yeah.
I think the Pelicans could potentially steal 1 or 2. The Thunder are just very young.
Yeah.
But the Pelicans are really young too.
I mean, the Pelicans Zion's not playing.
Not. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Forget it.
I mean, this is over. This one's over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What, is it 1-0 or 2?
It's only 1-0. They played tonight.
Yeah.
They played tonight, but I think the first game was good for the Thunder. I mean, let me see if I can find that score for you.
I saw it. 94-92.
Oh damn, that was a good game.
Yeah.
They got CJ McCollum still.
Well, they got Brandon Ingram. They got CJ McCollum.
That crazy Isaiah whatever Alvarado guy or whatever.
Jose Alvarado. He's off the bench, but
but he's kind of fun though. He's fun.
But he's a boost of energy off the bench. They got Jonas Valanciunas. So those guys are solid.
That Thunder team is good.
Yeah. Well, they have a lot of length when they have a lot of size and length when they got Zion in the lineup. And they looked really good in that playing game. They looked insane in that playing game, in the playing tournament. But I don't know if they're going to be able to hack it in a 7-game series against OKC. To me, I'm gonna sway over to your side and say that they're probably going to get swept in 4.
Yeah, I don't see much of that happening much good happen for them. All right, starting with the East. Let's start with the Celtics.
Let's end on the Celtics.
End on the Celtics. I like that. Yeah. I like that. Okay. Then we'll do Pacers Bucks. I've mentioned like 5 times already, so I might as well hit it.
All right, hit
it. Pacers Bucks. It's been a good back and forth. I mean, both games were kind of handled. Like it was Bucks handling them in the first game, and then Pacers handling them in the second game. So splitting the series is great for the Pacers.
This series becomes super interesting just because Giannis isn't around. It's just like I feel like the Bucks would be in the driver's seat if Giannis was around, but anything goes. And Pascal Siakam has been on a tear.
Yeah,
he's been balling. He's been straight balling.
Yeah.
So I mean, when he's playing like that, there's no talent, and Tyrese Halliburton's been great this year. I don't know what his games have been like. I haven't caught a ton of these games.
Well last game.
Yeah. And Damian Lillard is the best player in the history of the NBA in the first half.
Yeah. Yeah. In the first quarter, he had 19.
In the first half, he is the best player in the history of the
Yeah.
NBA. The second half, he doesn't really show up. But that's hey. I mean, I guess if you build up enough of a lead, didn't he have 35 points in the first half and not score in the second half?
I think he
I
had
saw some guy that bet, and then he bet over Damian Lillard having over 39 or something like that.
Yeah.
And he had 35 in the first half, and then he just tweeted pain. Yeah.
Okay, so he had 35 to end.
Yeah, exactly. He had 35 in the first half.
Let's see. 35 point first half. You're right. He did not score half.
That's insane, right?
What?
My guy was pacing for 70. Pacing for 70 and finished up with 35.
I'm done shooting. I'll let my friends score.
I don't know what the score was at halftime, but I think they were up
or something. Yeah.
I mean, I think they were on cruise control the second half. They won by 15, so it wasn't very close. But
yeah,
I mean, I'm looking at the rest of the stats from this game. Chris Middleton balled, but they're not getting a lot of contributions from too many other people. I mean, actually, I guess Bobby Portis is solid. But just minimal contributions from the rest of the crowd. Dude, Giannis is the difference. Giannis is the guy. If they don't have Giannis, then if they have Giannis, I think they're going to the Eastern Conference Finals. I don't know anything about his timetable. I don't know what's injured on him. Do you have any intel, Murphy Harden?
I have no idea what is going on. I know he had
We're both worthless.
Let's see. Yeah, let me do nothing a quick Google can't fix.
He's got a. You can just say he's got a back. He's got a back.
Yeah, he got a back. He is a calf.
He does have a back.
He does have a back. I'm not lying. He has a calf. Let's see. Yeah, that's all it's saying. Still not scrimmaging 5 hours ago. He's out for tonight's game 1 day ago. Well,
yeah.
Obviously, no shit. Okay.
He'll come back.
He'll be back at one point, I hope.
Yeah.
The league's better with him in it. All right, Cavs Magic, the most boring series in the world because the final score was 83-17. I didn't watch a lick of this game.
Wait. Run that back. You said that wrong. 83-17.
83-97. I was pretty close.
You were not close.
That's pretty close. One number off. The 9 and the 7 and the 9 1. Yeah.
80 points off. Quick math.
Yeah, the Cavs are gonna win this one. I mean, they scored 83 points, dude. At an NBA game, that's not good. That's very.
Nah, it ain't hot.
Dude, okay. Hot. Also, if you're trying to look at sneaky little betteroonies, you can slide the scale on DraftKings. Every single game has gone under if you slide it all the way to the right. If you go to if you do the alternate,
you tease it.
Yeah, if you go to the alternate total and you tease it to the maximum, the highest number that DraftKings has, 220, some are 230, whatever it might be, they have all hit in the playoffs.
Interesting. Oh, you're looking at the first game though, and the Magic only scored 86 in the second game too. So
yeah, that's not good.
So there's a few solid young teams in the NBA right now. The Magic are one. They're gonna be good.
Yeah,
they're gonna be good.
They're gonna be
good.
Dude,
listen to this. Listen to all these guys. Maybe you don't know all of them, but I just know that all these guys were great college players. So you got Paolo Banchero, you got Jonathan Isaac, Jalen Suggs, Franz Wagner, Garrett. Oh my God! Literally all of them great college players.
Yeah.
They got solid length. Jonathan Isaac he's probably 6'10", 6'11" with a 7-foot wingspan. Paolo Banchero is a big dude. Franz Wagner, big dude. Jalen Suggs can facilitate. They're just young as shit.
I forgot Jalen Suggs on that team.
Yeah, he'll be good. He hasn't been, this team is getting playoff experience right now is what they're in it for.
Yeah.
The fact they made the playoffs, I bet you Orlando fans are pretty happy with that. And Like, especially because, goddamn, Orlando's been bad for a
Yeah.
minute now. When was the last time they were good? Last time they were good was, like, Dwight Howard.
Yeah. Oh,
Before
God.
he decided he was into, like, rim jobs and shit.
Hey, man. Never judge a man into rim jobs. I think he's into fucking trannies. Good for him.
Yeah. Hey, man. Never judge a man's taste, I guess.
Never just
let him rock.
Howard. Hope you are doing well over in China, my friend.
Do you remember that point in time when Dwight Howard was trying to recruit a bunch of heads to
go to China?
He was trying to get up. Yeah, there was just like some player played terribly bad, and he was trying to recruit him to China.
Tweet at him. I think he tweeted at Braun too.
Yeah.
All right, we got the Sixers Knicks, also a really good series. The Knicks are up 2-0, but I really think that this could be even 2-2 in just a second.
Yeah. All depends on Joel Embiid's health. And I don't know. People are saying that he's gimping around out there. I haven't watched too much of this series, but
I watched a good amount of this one.
If he was completely healthy, I think the Sixers would run through him. But I don't think run through him is the right term. If he was completely healthy, I think Sixers in 6.
Yeah.
But the fact that he's not, I'm thinking Knicks in 7.
Sure.
Knicks up 2-0 right now.
Knicks
Jalen
up
Brunson.
I like Knicks 7, and it's good for us because it beats the Knicks up.
Yeah.
So
Jalen Brunson hasn't shot well yet. Like he's one of the colder guys in the playoffs right now. So
yeah,
it's a matter of time. It's a matter of time before he figures it out. Because goddamn, he's solid, dude. I saw 2 Knicks games this year, one at Madison Square and one at TD Garden. And dude, he's so clean with it. He is so clean with it, and it's just he finds his spots. He's so strategic and so methodical with picking his spots, and you can see him setting up, picking his spots on the court. Like he loves the elbow jumper, like right below the elbow. And he finds those spots, he gets to him, and he makes it work. Like he reminds me of. Did I say this before? He reminds me of Isaiah Thomas because he's a lefty and he's a small guy.
No, I don't think so.
Lefty, small guy, and he's kind of got like a little bit of a stocky build.
Yeah.
And so what Isaiah Thomas was really good at was using his hips and like his elbows to like get around guys. And Jalen Brunson just, does that to a T. But he's a much more complete player than IT. And I think he'll probably be, love IT.
Yeah.
Love IT. But I think in the long run, Jalen Brunson's he's here to stay for a bit.
Yeah, he'll be here for a little bit. I do like Jalen Brunson. I mean, the rest of their team. Did you see? Is it DiVincenzo? Did I pronounce it? You see the end of the game, how they brought it back.
What happened with that?
It was the Knicks.
I know about it.
I turned the game off. The Knicks were up by like 6 with like 50 seconds left. I turned the game off. And then they scored 8 points in like 30 seconds. DiVincenzo hit a 3 to like send an OT, and they won an OT.
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
But he played the entire game.
I caught the highlights, and it was he played the entire game, but like gimping around the whole time. He wasn't playing defense or boxing out or whatever. But I caught the end of the game. There was a kick out. DiVincenzo took a wide open 3-point shot, bricked it. They kicked it back out to him again. He splashed it.
Yeah.
Right? And then they inbounded it. This was kind of controversial at the end of the game. So they inbounded it to Tyrese Maxey, and like it looked like Josh Hart might have fouled him.
Jersey. Yeah.
He grabbed him or something, and he kind of looked around like I didn't do anything, but refs didn't call it. And then Nick Nurse, Sixers head coach, was trying to call a timeout.
Yeah.
And they didn't give it to him. And you know how the NBA does that weird shit where they're like, they release what should have happened in controversial situations. I think it's the dumbest thing. I get Adam Silver is like, he's like super accommodating to fans and to players, and he leans into that a little bit. But I think it's just so dumb. If you ask me,
I kind
It's
of
just
like it.
you like it? Nah,
I kind
I'm against it.
I kind of like it because it's like, yeah, they fucked up. Like people are humans too.
Okay,
The rest are humans
that's
too.
fair. From that standpoint, I
Yeah.
get that. But I'm just like, why are you giving people just gas to put on the fire?
Yeah.
You're literally just giving people gas. I don't know. It's not going to change anything. It's kind of almost like the MLB where there's the human aspect to it, like you said. But I don't know. I think it's so dumb. It's like, yeah, refs fucked up. We'll be better next time. Especially, like, think about it. Like, comes down to like Game 7 of the finals. There's a controversial call, and then the NBA has to release a statement saying,
Yeah.
ref ABC, fuck this call. Dude, what?
That could be bad. All right.
How could
Yeah.
could fans live with that?
That could be bad. You're right.
Man?
I hope that doesn't happen. But overall, in that series, that's gonna make the rest of the series a little bit weird, honestly. Just because like, oh, that call's out in the air, like, oh, what if? But hopefully the Knicks win that series.
Yeah.
8-7 and then if we meet the Knicks, we can handle the Knicks. I mean, they beat us once then the season, but it was kind of a nothing game. Moving then, I think our last one is the Celtics. Celtics Heat.
Indubitably. Did we miss anything else?
I mean,
Indubitably.
Sweet. Not much else to say.
Yeah, no playoff Jimmy. No Jimmy buckets. That's,
no Jimmy buckets. I like watching Jimmy buckets in the playoffs.
Yeah.
He's our kryptonite.
For that sole reason, I don't like watching him in the playoffs.
Yeah.
But God, he is unbelievable in the playoffs. It sucks. What does he have, a hamstring?
Is that what it was?
I could be wrong.
Knee. I thought it was MCL.
Hamstring was Zion. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at the line right now. It says Boston -14.5.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sheesh.
I'm gonna see what Jason Tatum's points are.
I mean, the ultimate X factor for the Heat is Eric Spoelstra. Like, goddamn, he's a great coach.
I need Drew Holiday to get 10 in that game. And then I need to be over 193. I need the Celtics to win by -6.5. I need the Celtics to win by 7.
God damn. This is a sports podcast, dude. Get your fucking head out of your ass. Get your head out of your ass.
Yeah. I mean, sweet. Honestly, I don't really got much else to say besides just Jimmy Butler being out and the Celtics are just that good. And we looked that good in the first game. And like, if we ever came back within they came back within 6, and then we were up by 12 within 2 possessions. Whatever it was.
The only frustrating thing about that game was the first quarter when they were up by 12-13 early, and then they let them come back in the first quarter, and I was like, Jesus Christ.
It was 12-0 before they scored, I think.
Yeah, something like that. But the Heat are always scrappy.
All right, I think we made our finals predictions at one point. I'm still rocking with Celtics, Nuggets, Celtics in 6.
I think I said Celtics, Nuggets, Celtics in 6 too, but I almost want to change it to Celtics in 7.
Yeah, dude, 7. I always forget.
The Nuggets are so good.
Jokic and Jamal Murray and Aaron Gordon. Like, their role players are nasty. Aaron Gordon, KCP. Yeah. Their role players are good.
So, I mean, what is
that white boy? I don't know his name.
I mean, the thing is, we match up against them pretty fucking well. You got to think about it. Kristaps, you got Kristaps. I mean, he's not the greatest defender in the world, but you got Al Horford who can defend. Yeah. You got Al Horford who can defend, and then
bodies and bodies. He good break. Just bodies hitting him.
Dudes on dudes. You got who wins the dude off?
Love that. Dudes on dudes.
Dudes on dudes. So many dudes on so many dudes, and it's gonna get crazy.
It's gonna get there's gonna be a lot of sweat and a lot of effort on the floor. And I want nothing but for my dudes to have a good time.
Yeah, I want the boys to have fun, but I think everyone watching will also have fun, and dudes on dudes. So
yeah,
there's your finals preview.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I got found $1 on the ground today.
Dude, it's the best day ever.
Pretty sweet. Okay, that's it with the NBA Finals. Moving into the NHL, I'm just gonna gloss over this real quick because
Yeah.
I wore the jersey and I thought if I didn't do
Yeah.
it, it'd be embarrassing. So
Okay.
NHL, real quickly, I don't even have it on my phone. Bruins are tied 1-1 with the Toronto Maple Leafs, which absolutely sucks. We blew it over. We have two goalies. Swayman is, I think, 8-0 in his last 8 against the Maple Leafs, and he is the starter in my heart. He always should be. Linus Ullmark is the older guy who is he gets to start every now and then. He started the second game for no reason, for absolutely no fucking reason. For no reason, we start him and he loses. Fucking, of course he does. And it was a decent game, but just pissed me off the fact that Swayman won, had a great game, stood on his head. He's hot right now. Why are we benching him? That's
What
all
are you
about
doing?
goalie.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
I don't know. I mean, I'm, huge hockey guy. I'm a puck boy. I'm a huge puck boy. Yeah, definitely a puck boy. But yeah, I don't know shit about hockey.
It's that's what you got. That's what you got. Okay, then.
No, but the one thing that I did see. No, the one thing that I did see is what you mentioned. But also, was it Austin Matthews that scored that late goal?
Yeah, Austin Matthews got like a breakaway goal. Like they lobbed it over like a bunch of like it was into transition. They lobbed it over all our defense, and Austin Matthews had a one-on-one with the goalie, and just, of course, like that's like a
Dusted him.
9 out of 10 that he ducked. Yeah, he leads the league in goals. So.
Enlighten me real quick. Enlighten me, so I can sound somewhat educated to our gracious viewers out there who are like, "Why am I listening to this dumb idiot?" Who we got for the favorites?
For the favorites, the Bruins are the favorite.
No. In the no. For
for the finals.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. The Canes. Yes, the Stanley Cup. I'm sorry. The Canes are the favorite. Followed by, I think, it's like the Rangers, the Avalanche. I had it up.
So do you have a West prediction and East prediction?
Me, yeah. Okay, so
it's gonna be in the.
I had the Avalanche at first. The Avalanche have split that series so far, 1-1. So I don't know about that one. I think it pisses me off to say this, but I think the Rangers are gonna win it against the Dallas Stars. I'd like to see Edmonton in it because of Connor McDavid, but I think that it's going to be Dallas Stars. Yeah, I don't know, just because they've been hot. They got hot towards the end of the season. They have really physical defense. They have a bunch of young guys. They score a lot of fucking points. Their goalie play is the most important part of the playoffs, and Stan said I don't even know his name, but he's been playing really well. And then the Rangers won the President's Cup. So that's probably why I'm biased. Maybe it's a curse though. It really is a curse. So they're
not going to win. You just told me they're not going to win. I'm picking anyone but the Rangers. You're picking the Rangers. Yeah. And for that reason only, I'm picking anyone but
now that I'm saying it, I'm going with the Hurricanes. Honestly, just the favorite, and they were down. They scored 3 goals in 90 seconds last night.
Put $1 million on it right now.
I got it like that, so I might put 2.
Put your money where your mouth is, motherfucker.
Yeah. I got it like that.
That's all I'm saying. 2. I know you got it like that.
I'd like to see the Edmonton Oilers though. I'd like it to be the Oilers versus the Canes. That is my ideal one, but I really do think the Dallas Stars will be there. Okay.
The thing I like about you, Murph, is that I know you got it like that, but you choose to live in like a modest apartment.
Yeah.
Like modest 1-bedroom apartment where, you remain humble.
Well, if I didn't do this, then, if I wasn't living like my peers, then I wouldn't understand them.
What kind of man would you be?
Yeah, what kind of man would I be if I didn't decide to really live what a 24-year-old should live like? I mean, by next year, I mean, I'll probably be living back in my mansion just because this is kind of bullshit. It's kind of small, and I don't have I can't throw a football in my living room. That's kind of bogus.
Yeah,
and I don't know if people live like this anyway.
The fact that you're still working a 9-to-5 job as a multimillionaire is it's really
Thank you.
Yeah, it's inspiring.
Yeah, you can read about it in my book coming out next year. Okay, so move forward to the NFL draft. That's it for the NHL recap because we both don't know too much about it. But the NFL draft is going to be tomorrow, so hopefully this comes out by then. It probably won't. So we're going to make our guesses. I threw money on Dallas Turner to be the first defensive player drafted off the board. I'm sure you thought I would start with the first overall pick and the quarterbacks.
Whoa.
But I don't care.
Dude.
First defensive player off the board.
You're unpredictable and you're wild, and I'm loving it right now.
That's why people are listening. That's why we have.
Dude, that's why. That's why.
That's why.
Keep them on their freaking toes, Murph.
Yeah, dude. People don't really know, but I think about this stuff. I think about how to manipulate minds. Okay, so Dallas Turner, I think, is gonna be the first one off the board. He's been starting at Alabama since he was like a freshman, and I just think he's like the next chain of command. Like, you know what is as good as anything in this world, like death taxes and draft an Alabama linebacker or D-end. So like it's just like just draft someone from Alabama's defense and you should be good.
Well, they all end up being solid players, right? Like it's not. I mean, like, but I'm trying to think of like a super impactful Alabama player like on defense in the NFL right now. I can't really like. I know you got like Anthony Jennings on the Pats.
Yeah,
he's just a solid player.
Who's that guy number 32? I can't remember his name.
CJ Mosley.
CJ Mosley. There you go.
Savage. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, and then you got like that safety. And I'm gonna Minka Fitzpatrick. Ooh.
Minka Fitzpatrick, Battle.
Surtain.
I mean, yeah, dude.
They got
a couple
dogs in
the streets. Diggs is an Alabama guy, which I don't
know.
Like. Quentin Williams. I think that's his name, right?
Is Quentin Williams?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is a Bama guy.
Dude.
Okay.
Yeah, bro, he's
you prove Alabama. Hey, look, listen, man. You know what you're talking about. This is why you run this shit, dog.
Dude, he's a big baby. I like Quentin Williams. Honestly, he's a savage.
Guy knows ball.
Yeah. I like when he
can't tell me you don't know ball.
He sneezed. He went. Bless you. Thank you. Dude, so funny. But yeah, I think CJ Mosley my first off the board. I put money on it, and I'm gonna win money on it.
No, CJ Mosley already drafted.
CJ Mosley already drafted.
Can't be drafted again.
Dallas Turner, number 15. He looks like XXX Temptation or whatever his name is. He's got white hair.
Oh yes. And
he's going for.
Yeah, now I know exactly who he is. Yep.
But
he's a savage.
Back to the quarterback situation. Caleb Williams is going to 1-1. That's pretty much a lock. If the so Jay and Daniel is supposed to go too. Whatever. If the Patriots draft Drake May,
we're trading.
We're trading. We're better trade.
I am of the belief that we are now trading our pick.
I think you're not allowed to say different ways of saying off yourself. I think I think you're not allowed to say that, but I will put a bullet in the back of my skull if we draft Drake May.
Unalive yourself.
I think I'm allowed to say that. I think I'm allowed to say that.
You're not allowed to say you're gonna kill yourself, but you will be hanging from a ceiling rafter very high.
I'm putting the bullet back there. That's all there is.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
It's getting in there. It's getting in there somehow, but it's going back there.
I was trying to get a little more freaky with it, but
No, I'm putting the bullet in the back of my head if we
let's not do that.
Dude, Drake May, I really swear if we get him, then we're gonna be in hell. It's not gonna work out. He's not that good. Hopefully we trade it and we get Michael Penix, or we just draft Marvin Harrison Jr.
It's gonna be awesome when we trade the pick. Drake May gets drafted 3rd overall and is a Hall of Fame quarterback.
It's gonna be awesome when we trade the pick and Drake May drops in the draft because no one fucking wants his ass.
Fair. I agree with you. I don't want him. Want him. I want them to draft Marvin Harris. I've seen, but like the Vegas odds, dude. Oh, he's cupping the mic. He's getting ready. But the Vegas odds or Drake May minus 400 at pick number 3 right now.
Yeah, but you know that those things are not always that right. Those things are always not that right.
Oh, I know, but like minus 400 is fucking. That's high odds, or how do you say it? High, low, high odds. High odds. High.
Good
High
odds. High
Good
odds.
Good odds. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but I don't want him, so we shouldn't get him.
Hey,
but
I'll
okay,
put in a
so
word
the
for you.
Giants and the Vikings are rumored to be moving up, trying to move up, right? If
Right.
they go to either of those teams, he'd rather be with the Vikings. The Giants are, I mean, Brian Dable's all right, but I just don't think the Giants will be
The
good.
Vikings want to draft JJ McCarthy.
Yeah, that's what I've been told, but we don't know if that's necessarily true.
Who told you?
Yeah, I got guys out there. I got guys in disguise.
Who sources?
But we also don't know if that's really that true. So they're trying to get a quarterback, is what I'm saying. And if they trade up, then that's cool. The Raiders could possibly trade in. A couple other teams. But if the Giants trade in, and they get him and he sucks, that'd be the most ideal situation. I like to see the Giants suffer.
Oh yeah, that'd be sick. I hope. Two things that I want. If one doesn't happen, I hope the other happens. Draft Marvin Harrison.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Jacoby Brissett. You can throw him. Jacoby Brissett is a seasoned vet. You can at least teach him.
Yeah.
You gotta, I don't know, finagle finding a quarterback somewhere or another at some point. But you know what, dude? Justin Fields didn't get his 5th-year option picked up by the Steelers, which I think was a stupid move because, like, he's gonna have to get paid a fuckload of money at some point.
Yeah, that was dumb.
They should have picked up his 5th year just so that it's like a lease year. It's like another year to have him. Like, why not? Okay, whatever. Stupid. Like, and now they have Russell Wilson and him. They didn't pick up either of their 5th-year options, so they're both free agents.
I don't know what the Steelers are doing now. I mean, they're pretty smart. They're a pretty smart organization, so they must have some.
I know.
Out,
I mean, they got something up their sleeve. I'm sure.
I like to see
Mike
them.
Tomlin's no idiot.
Suck as well.
It seemed dumb to me. It seemed kind of strange. But you know what's interesting? So the wide receiver depth in this draft is insane.
Awesome.
And
it's good for us.
Someone said, I know, right? Someone said something along the lines of like if you don't get a wide receiver in round 1, like, don't trip because there's dudes. There are some absolute dudes. Vlad McConkey, maybe.
Vlad McConkey might go in the first.
Potentially, yeah, but Keon Coleman, something that's so crazy to me. So I saw this dude early on in the year. I don't know if it's like a character issues or something that's like making him slip. He is I don't know what his measurables were in the combine. Look him up. Just look him up. He looks like a transformer. He's huge.
Yeah, this guy definitely sounds familiar.
He's 6'4", 215. Just
the FSU guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
He transferred somewhere else prior.
Transferred from Michigan State.
Mm-hmm.
Transferred from Michigan State, and he is just, dude. He's a unit, and everyone's projecting for him to be drafted in the 2nd round. I remember seeing him at the beginning of the year last year, and I was like, best receiver in college football. But then then Malik Neighbors came around, then Rome Dunze came around, I mean, obviously Marvin Harrison Jr. was up there too.
They had that game against LSU, and he won stupid. He had like 3 touchdowns.
Stupid.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Stupid.
Damn, good pull right there. That's a good one right there. We needed that.
Yeah.
Kool-Aid McKinstry drafted, so Kool-Aid's going to the NFL.
That's
Headlines.
sick. Love that. Oh yeah, is what I'm gonna say to that. So something that is very important to me. To me, as the few, the proud, the dying breed of the white cornerbacks, I represent that brand. There is a gentleman by the name of Cooper Dejean.
Yes.
I can't exactly pinpoint why he doesn't seem like he's gonna fit in the NFL,
Hey now.
or why other people think he's not going to fit in the NFL, I think he's going to do just fine. I think he's going to play great. I think he's going to be great. I think he's a hell of an athlete, and he absolutely showed out on his pro day. And he's a freak. He's a freakish athlete.
Yeah, he's a great athlete.
His son. I'm just gonna say it. His downfall. He's a white corner.
Yeah, he's a white guy.
People are scared of that.
Yeah,
I'd be scared of it as an NFL GM. I'd be definitely afraid of it. That's fair.
Yeah,
that's so fair.
I mean, he's also a punter returner, and I don't know if he'll play corner or safety. I don't know yet.
Well, I mean, that's the thing is what they say about every white DB. It's like, or every white corner. It's like, just stick him at safety in the league. He's not going to be fast enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
But this kid's fast as hell. I think he ran low 4.4s.
Yeah, he did.
And and he's exposed. Like you said, he returns punts too. He's a playmaker. So I think when you draft him, you're not just drafting the fact that he's a great corner. You're getting more elements than just that. So
yeah.
Shout out Cooper Dejean keeping the brand, the few, the proud alive of the white defensive backs.
Yeah, that is pretty exciting.
Rock solid, my brother.
There's a white running back coming out of UNH. I can't remember the boy's name at the current moment, but look out for him. He'll get drafted probably the third day of the draft. Very exciting stuff, though.
Probably another super white boy name like Tucker or Murphy.
Yeah, his name's probably Doug or some shit. Let's see.
Yeah.
White running back from UNH.
It's like Henry.
Dylan Labe or Laub.
There you go.
Dylan Labe.
Sure. That works. Checks out.
Dylan checks out. All right. This was going to be a quick episode all along today. I'm going to hit the F1 Chinese Grand Prix before we get out of here. Moving into the F1 Chinese Grand Prix. Its first Grand Prix has been there since 2019, pre-COVID, pre-Wuhan virus. Wow.
China virus?
China. Yeah, so it was cool. I mean, the track's pretty nice. It was definitely there's a lot of opportunities for passing and whatnot. To wrap it up, Max Verstappen shit on absolutely everybody, as he always does. He just has no remorse for winning by 20-plus seconds. It is insane. Lance Stroll crashed in the back of Daniel Ricciardo, and everyone loves Daniel Ricciardo, so that was sad.
Daniel Ricciardo.
Yeah, dude, he's the man, dude.
Yeah. What team is he racing for these days?
Red Bull, the 2 team. It's called Cash App Visa Red Bull or Visa Cash App Red Bull now.
Wasn't he with Red Bull, went somewhere else, now he's back? Or
so he's with Red Bull, the main team, all his life. When he was a little kid, he was on a cart. He was karting for Red Bull. And then signs with their Toro Rosso, which is the second team. Gets brought up to the main team. It's the main team for a hot minute. He's their driver. He's their face. He's the playboy. He's fun. Everyone loves him. Then he leaves as soon as they start getting good because Max Verstappen came. It's kind of pushing him. They were both going at it hardcore. They were both kind of splitting wins if they ever won. And then Daniel Ricciardo wanted to be the face of it, I guess. And they're backing Max pretty hard. I mean, obviously, Max is the best in the world now. And then so he hopped to Renault, which is no longer a team. Now it's called Alpine. And then from there, he went to McLaren, and McLaren sucked when I was there. So he was out of it for a while, and then he joined back with Red Bull 2, or whatever you want to call it.
Red Bull.
But it's good to see him back. Lando Norris from McLaren plays second. Good to have a McLaren on the podium. Well, the other McLaren, Oscar, I think he finished 8th. Good it's good points. We're still in third, which is nice because it's pretty much Red Bull, Ferrari, and then there's a little bit of pack of McLaren, Mercedes, and Aston Martin.
For the fans at home, you say we, and for the fans at home, I mean me.
Yeah.
When you say we, you're referring to Lando.
Oh, Lando and Oscar Piastri were both McLaren drivers.
Okay, we like McLaren.
McLaren. Go the Papaya Army.
Facts. I don't know what
But
you just said.
there's really like there's really those top two, there's top 5 teams, and McLaren's pretty much solidified. They're trying to pretty much solidify themselves as that third team right now. But there's still still a long season ahead.
You still gotta send me one of those bet tickets that you say it seems to be the ultimate winner of all winners, because I am too special to be able to decode your text and understand what exactly you're saying.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty special, so.
So, ladies and gentlemen of the world, Murphy cracked the code on how to always win F1 racing bets. We're not going to reveal it to you guys. We're going to get rich.
Miami Grand Prix. This is amazing stuff. This is amazing stuff coming up here.
Right. So we're gonna get rich, and
we're gonna get rich on that.
Just
we're gonna die trying. We're gonna fucking die trying.
Right.
All right. That's the F1 talk. Chinese Grand Prix. Who was third?
We talk F1 on First Thought.
Oh, I think Charles Leclerc was third for Ferrari. So shout out Charles Leclerc. He's he's a Montecilian. He's Italian, but he's from Monaco. Do you know anything about the country of Monaco?
Looks pretty. I
Looks
think.
Pretty. Okay, so pretty wild country. You're only it's tax free. It's tax free.
You have to. It's a prerequisite to be rich to live there.
Yes,
I believe that's what I have in my brain.
It is inside of France, and it kind of lives by its own law. Like it has its own kind of governing body. If you live there, you live tax free, and there's a bunch of weird laws there. But you pretty much have to be rich. You have to pay like this certain fee to live there, I think. And it's inside of Italy's right here and France is right here, and it's like this little small bubble inside of it. And pretty much a bunch of famous people set their home addresses as Monaco. So they're Montecilian because they get certain tax relief benefits and they get something else. I can't remember, but it is. And
you probably have to live there a certain amount of the year, though.
Yeah, I have to find it, man. I have to find
6 to 8 months, somewhere around there.
He's from there.
Who's he?
Charles Leclerc finished third. Ferrari. He's from he's from Monaco. He's like the first Monaco driver to ever be, because it's just such a rich place. But can U.S. citizens to travel to Monaco visa free? Americans must have blah blah. I'm trying to find. I don't know. It's just it's like the safest country in the world because it has its own government. Like they kind of just do their own rules and this and that. And then the French kind of just turn their eye to it. Like whatever. Just you do you. Just out
in Monaco, vibing, strictly vibes. Yeah.
So it's like one of the rich places. Like it's pretty much like this safe haven for rich people.
Sick. I mean, I'm sure you own a home there.
Yeah. You're up in Monaco.
Yeah.
You're up in Monaco. Yeah, cool. Pro tips today. Hope you didn't think of any. Hope you're bringing them as your first thought. I'm gonna swing it to you. Go.
My pro tip of the day is if you happen to go on your roof, make sure it's not wet.
Yeah.
That is a pro tip, because I live in the Northeast, man. I don't know about all of our lovely listeners, but it tends to be, it be raining. It's a little moist in these streets. It rained today. It just rained out of the freaking blue. There was no clouds in the sky, and it started raining. Sometimes you got to get on your roof, I toss the pigskin around. It goes on the roof. I just got to get it. My roof's a little bit steep. Once I'm done. One slip.
You speak from experience or just pro tip?
I'm afraid of heights. I don't know if that really. I don't really know.
Does that qualify as experience?
I think that's experience. I got on my roof not too long ago with our pops, with Dad.
Yeah.
And we were fixing some shingles up there. I was a little scared.
Yeah.
I am gonna jump out of a plane here in a little bit, but that's beside
Yeah.
the point.
That's different. That's
That just led me into another pro tip, but I'll take this next one.
Thanks,
Take the
man.
next
Yeah,
one.
you got your pro tip now.
If you get on your roof, make sure it's not wet. Pro
That's
tip.
smart. Pro tip of the day. I think this one out if you got allergies, especially dusting, dusters. You always see, you know those maids that you see, like those maid outfits that you see with like sexy girls in Halloween. They got like the
Yep.
dust. Get those feather dusters and dust
He's
your
getting there.
house. Because during allergy season, that dust and that pollen absolutely annihilates your boy. So pro tip of the day, do a little dusting around your joint and you're going to be surprised how much dust is around your house.
Yeah, you do be sneezing. I see you be sneezing.
You see me be sneezing? I do be sneezing. But I de-dusted. I de-dusted around this joint. I must have said dust 30 times so far. Make it 31. Yeah,
do you
dude.
take allergy pills or anything?
Yeah, I be popping those off-brand allergy pills because
those hoes don't work.
Because
you gotta get the real shits.
Because I'm a hipster. Yep, that's why I go against the code. Yeah.
Yeah, against the grain.
Yeah,
I be every morning.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'd be hitting those nose joints. I have an expired one that I'd be sniffing.
I'm almost ashamed of it. I feel like such a nerd doing it, dude. I feel like such a nerd.
All right,
such a nerd doing it.
My pro tip of the day is dust. Just clean your fucking house.
Dust your balls.
Dust. Yeah, make sure you dust your nuts off. Okay, go.
Dust your nuts.
Yeah.
Circling back to me. My name's Tuck here. Back with Tuck. My other pro tip is sometimes I get bored in life in general, and I just need some crazy shit to aspire to do. And so I'll just sign up for some crazy shit to keep me on my toes, or like maybe every once in a while, like I'll wake up in the middle of the night, I'm like, oh fuck, I gotta do that shit. So a lot of these decisions come when I'm drunk. So they're usually very good ones. So a while back, I bought skydiving tickets. And they were supposed to be for my sister's birthday last summer. That didn't work out for a multitude of different reasons. But I still have these bad boys in my back pocket. So I am going to be going skydiving. So my pro tip is ultimately just throw some crazy shit on the calendar, and you're not going to regret it. At some point, you're going to get to it. I said that I'm afraid of heights. I'm really afraid of heights, but I'm going to conquer that ish. So throw some crazy shit on the calendar. The other one that I did not too long ago was run a marathon. I think another one coming up is potentially with our absent fellow of the day, Tommy. We might be embarking on an Ironman. So
on an Ironman, how about that? That'd be crazy.
That's some shit.
Ain't that some shit? I'll wrap it up with one last pro tip of the day. I did have one on my mind, but I forgot it, and that's why we call it first thought. Yep. All right. Well, if you're gonna drink water, because I've been on a bad case of the spillies lately, and I've been spilling out of my mouth when I drink. And I've been drinking too quick, and I get too excited when water or juices or whatever are coming in my mouth. Yeah. Pause. But
I didn't even catch that.
but
I did once you said pause.
Yeah, this water bottle or that cup or whatever, I'm just getting excited. Oh fuck, dude! I lift my wrist up too quickly and I spill water on myself. So
yeah.
Pro tip of the day is the tortoise slow and steady wins the race.
Oh,
you get the most water in your mouth. I am oh god, dude, I'm a philosopher. Wait, no.
You're so wise. Yeah. Unbelievable. Yeah. You're so unbelievable. Dude, you're like Yoda.
Yeah, dude. Plato would fucking.
So
Yo.
The thing that's important to know about this, and I think that's something that we can continue to incorporate into our podcast from here on out, is kind of enlightening the listeners about our lives. And so the thing that's very important to know about my brother Murph Dog is that Murph Man is a man of many different drinks. Murph likes many different. Murph likes many. As you can see, lift up your drink, you big dork.
Yeah.
Yes, with the colorful Mio orange drink that he has there. So as you can see why this would be a bit of a predicament in Murph Dog's life, because he does enjoy a good, flavorful, tasty drink. And so the fact that you are spilling these drinks that typically tend to have a bit of sugar in them might be a bit of a sticky situation.
Oh, dude, no cap, no pun intended. There are some sticky situations. I have a bit of a Mio. Hey, Mio, if you're out there, sponsor us.
Shout out Mio. That could be our first sponsor.
That really should be. I would have I would really like want them over anybody else.
Yeah.
My dog is deciding to join.
If we could have IV drips of Mio or just syringes that we could inject right into the bloodstream of Mio, we absolutely would. Shout out Mio.
Yeah. But I have orange Mio, which tastes like orange Gatorade. I have blue Mio, which tastes like blue G2 Gatorade. And then I have purple, which tastes like purple G2 Gatorade. Mm-hmm. And then I have like 3 different versions of energy. I have so many. And I have like 3 bottles of each of those kinds before. I have like 37 bottles in my house at all times.
And if you have a set of nuts on it, you just
yeah. The energy is good for that. This is just good for the flavor.
We call that mainlining.
Yeah, mainlining. That's facts. That's facts. My dog is seeing me. Yeah, man, that's it for today. Quick hour. Get in, get out. The boys are clean. That was just so nicely done. All right. That's for thought. Peace.
Peace.